like with the climate in general, bro. I really feel like there's something wrong. We don't know. And everybody just sitting ducks and we're just
I don't think there's anything wrong with climate.
living life.
But that was.
I think the climate has always heated and cooled.
I think
by
it's
itself.
changed though, because I was watching a documentary last week where life in Antarctica, I think is it Greenland? Yeah, some of the villages there in Greenland, they said
Greenland is not Antarctica. Greenland
no
is up.
up, right? I think the documentary where people who lived in those kind of region, how did they survive and everything, right? And it says like, they ski on the frozen sea basically because the sea is frozen and they can ski, and like usually it lasts from January till like November, like 7-8 months in a month where the whole place is just frozen.
Yep.
You can go through, but now it's like 3 months, 3-4 months over time. So there have been this drastic change in like weather, like ice melting, all this kind of stuff.
This is why I don't really believe in the climate hoax that is jumping up and down and the climate agenda. Since when have we been collecting the data for the climate? I don't think it's up to 200 years.
Well, that's a good question.
You understand?
But I do feel like
So this is why I'm saying it, yeah? Let's say 200 years we've been collecting data for the climate. Now, we don't know what has happened before. My best understanding is that the earth warms and cools at a certain period. You understand? There will be a period where it is cool. There will be a period where it is hot. So unless we have extensive data, the earth, we say, is over 1,000, like over 10,000 years. Unless we have that extensive data, before we can now say, like something is happening. I think like what we're experiencing now is the earth getting warm and, but I think it would cure itself and it will heal itself by actually getting cooler again.
I mean, there's only one thing we can just wait. We can just see. Right?
I feel like it's also the inputs as well that we make that
What do you
causes
mean?
a change, right? Like if think about it during that COVID time when everybody was in lockdown. I heard like the ozone layer healed itself.
I better stop that.
I'm serious, right? Like there was like clarity in certain atmosphere because like there's no constant pollution of any sort. So the earth is designed to heal itself.
Oscar.
No, like, I'm saying that what you're saying is right.
Did you do elementary science?
We all did. We all did.
Oscar,
Jeremy,
what?
No,
No,
I'm saying.
let us look at the composition
Wait,
of.
calm
Let
down.
us look at the composition
me
of
land
the air.
first now. Let me land.
Let us
You're
look-
not letting me land.
No, let's look at the composition of
land
the.
now. Let Oscar
Christ.
land now.
What is the composition?
Let me land.
Let it
Oya
land,
land.
let it
I'm saying that before, like the earth is designed to heal itself. The same way the body is designed to take care of itself as well, right? But I'm saying, just like as if you strain your body, you get affected,
Okay.
right? And
Yeah.
if you keep straining yourself, certain things break off. But if you take some rest, things repair, right? So
We
there
are
were
saying-
data sets to show that certain environmental good happened during the time of COVID when everyone was in lockdown. You get not too much pollution resulted to this, blah 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 resulted to that. You get so I'm saying that the effect of what we do affects how soon or how fast the earth heals itself or deteriorates.
Can we go to our elementary science?
Okay, what exactly from there do you want to bring up?
Do you remember the composition of the earth, basically? Like
Earth
in the air.
itself,
No, like the air.
the air composition,
Yeah.
largely nitrogen,
Nitrogen about 78%.
20% oxygen, and then
20%.
other elements.
Like
Yeah.
no, carbon is actually there. It's
Yeah,
not that negligible.
nitrogen,
0.03.
carbon and the other.
So
other
carbon, like the earth comprises of carbon in itself.
Yeah.
Exactly. So if we again, it depends on the story of creation that we want to look at. Like where did we come from? Are we trying to say we came from Big Bang and then there was an explosion or whatever? There has always been excessive carbon in the atmosphere. I don't think we are.
It's regulated. No,
I don't think we are contributing the way they are making it seem as if we are just contributing. And again, we are planting trees. There's a reason why trees exist.
Yeah. So that's
Trees-
that's the balance.
trees
that's
takes
the balance
what?
effect.
Exactly.
Do you remember? That's the balance. For the idea is to plant enough trees to be able to heal. See, the world. Like
So,
God is,
are
God
we
is, God
tending
is a
towards that?
designer, right? Think about it.
Are we tending towards that more?
We all need oxygen, right?
Exactly.
Ask yourself why oxygen is not the most predominant gas in the earth.
Why?
Because if it were, and there's a fire.
Of course, we all die now.
Do you get my like legit, right? It's going to seriously speed up like the reaction of fires and explosions and stuff like that. Do you get? So you see, everything is created at a moderate level to have sustainability on certain things.
Okay.
To get as good as oxygen is, too much of it is going to kill us. Straight up. To get it's the same thing with carbon. Yes, it needs to heat up the earth, certain things, and then the plants need it for recycling. But too much of it causes what?
Plants
Is the
you need
question.
it for respiration.
Do you get my
Because
point?
that's
So
what
too
you're
much
taking,
of it causes what? So like I feel like in the end it's more about having the right balance and not saying that certain things always exist beyond time. Like what would too much of this thing cost the world? Like what imbalance would it make towards time they get? So that is what I'm trying to advocate for. That in the end, if we stress our body, it breaks down. And if we continue to do that,
I don't
it's
think.
going to deteriorate further.
I think the planet will be fine, Cha.
But if we balance things out, then
There's only one way to
we'll be
find out.
restored. Go to the future.
It's over time now.
There's one way to find out. Let's find out now with time.
It's time
Yeah,
now.
time will tell.
It's time. It's time.